We're live.
They all followed each other and got off at the wrong stop. They all got off at the wrong stop. They all got off at the wrong stop. Ooh, ice cream. Mike, we have the best music out of all the recaps. I'll tell you that. Bro, our music slaps. What is up, everybody? Yes.
We got
Yes.
Turbinators in the house.
Turbinators in the house, baby. Turbinators in the house. Jag and Jazz. What is up, boys? How you guys feeling? Back-to-back wins. How you guys feeling?
What's good? I mean, obviously, like we did not expect to come out hot like that. So 2 wins back to back was awesome.
Not with like missing the clue box. The first thing we did was miss the clue box.
You guys, that first part of that leg, you guys did horrible.
Hey, you know,
I was
our
just
first
like, no.
leg, we missed the clue box as well. Like, we ran past it, and we were
Went right
screaming
past
like,
it.
yeah, we found a place.
Same energy.
Yes.
We actually, when we got to Phil, because we had to do our challenge first, then we're standing with Phil, and he's like, "Oh, welcome to the Amazing Race." We looked at each other after having our horrid start, and we're like, "Dude, Amazing Race might not be for us. Like, we might get cooked. We're fighting for last right now."
Hey, and then, all right, boys. So, hell of a nickname. That's impressive. Tell us about just you guys. Like, so I learned, obviously, we've hung out before, and I've learned a lot about your culture, about my Punjabi bros. But tell the world, like who you guys are.
Yeah. I mean, first of all, we're like the first Punjabi Sikh team on the Amazing Race in 38 seasons, which is huge for us because we're really about representation a lot. We're brothers, we're not twins, and I think people have learned that now that we're not twins. It's taken some of our friends over a year to learn that.
Most people still think we're twins.
Yeah, they still don't believe it.
We're the Turbinators first and foremost. That's our main title. After being Turbinators, we're brothers and like best friends. I mean, you guys know this because we're lucky enough to become friends with y'all as well. We're always together. We're attached at the hip, and so that's been true throughout our whole life. And we grew up watching the Amazing Race with our family actually, because we're from a really small town out here. So we just like started watching the Amazing Race because that was our way to travel. Like we never traveled outside of Omak, Washington, which is like middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
So yeah, like it's been so awesome to like share this experience together and like now to watch the episode with our family.
Nice. And Jazz, you acted as your brother on a BB event, didn't you? Like people were coming up to you, asking you for pictures and congratulating you for winning.
I do that all the time. Not even at at events, I'll do that, but like also like just in general, if I'm walking down the street, like all this. People are like, Jag, and I don't want to disappoint them, so I'll be like, yeah, what's up?
Which, by the way, you're testing people right now. I don't know if you noticed, but Scott's in the chat, and he's like, they need to swap chairs. I didn't even notice.
Oh, you guys are wrong. You guys are sitting down wrong. Come on, guys. You guys are Amazing Race vets. You should know that Jazz should be on the left. What if
actually, we're doing the same. Too. Right now, I'm Lewis.
Oh my God, we are.
Yeah.
No.
But wait a second. But we always stand like this.
Your name shows up as Lewis.
We just typed it out like that, so that's why we went.
Boys, thank you so much for being on with us, Mike. I'll get you out of prison soon, dude. I'll bail you out.
I'm sorry, guys. Which prison am I gonna be in next week? Who knows?
That whole. Are you in a hotel? That hotel room looks sad, bro.
It's actually not that bad. I mean,
the angle that you had, dude. That lamp looks like
it's kind of nice.
something out of a horror movie. Those lights there are scary,
I'll
dude.
need to pay you more, man.
Yeah.
You think we get paid for this, bro? Yes, bro. How much of our 27 cents a month do you want, Mike? Yeah, and you got bars on your window.
We said 50-50. We said 50-50, right?
All right. Yeah, I'll send you the money order. Let's get into it, y'all.
It's not even bars. Look, it's just
Oh, they legit look like bars.
Yeah. It's because your black background is blurred.
Yeah.
Well, let's get into the episode. Hell of an episode. Congrats to you guys for getting first place. Angela and Lexi, better luck next time if there is a next time. Let's get into the segment called The Wheel of Robin.
Yeah.
Oh, short shorts today. Let's go.
They're not even that short. Ooh, look at those legs.
Go work it out.
Our neighbors must think we're insane.
Should close the blinds.
We should. Or not.
The Wheel of Ropics, brought to you by Ray Fletcher, and the Ropics on the wheel, boys, are these. First Ropic.
What a Ropic is if they don't.
Oh,
know
sorry, a
what
Ropic.
is.
You're right. But what's a Ropic? A Ropic is a race topic, and these are the Ropics on the wheel. First Ropic. Ah!
God, that scared me.
Second Ropic. I'm right, you're wrong, and that's okay. Shout out to Turner, he was on the chat. Not sure if he's still there. Second Ropic. I'm wrong, you're right, and that's not okay. That's the third Ropic, actually, sorry. Fourth Ropic. I hate you / love you. Fifth Ropic. Fake or real? Last Ropic. What does it mean? All right, Michelle, spin the wheel, please.
Okay.
Reach.
Okay, you gotta spin it. Michelle.
Hey, hurry up. Mike has a flight to catch.
That's tomorrow.
Oh, your flight's tomorrow. There we go. There we go. And what did it land on, babe?
I'm right, you're wrong, and that's okay.
I'm right, you're wrong, and that's okay.
Okay, who's right?
All right. So this topic is talking about. Well, I mean, Turner said this thing in the episode, right? But Michelle and I have a bit of a disagreement going on here. She doesn't like how teams are working with each other.
You guys are killing me. I'm sorry.
She doesn't like this lovey-dovey friendly thing. Now, Michelle, do you want to just talk more about like what you feel, what you're talking about?
Yes,
Like
definitely.
what situation?
Okay, here's the thing, right? I know it's a Big Brother season. I know you guys are on to alliances, but that's like not fully entertaining to us during the episode sometimes. Well, to me, because I feel like people follow each other. Well, I mean, it kind of made for a good episode this time.
Except for this time.
No, but I'm saying like people, the giving answers or like helping out. It's like, so once you help out a team, then it's easy for them. Like they pass fast. Like it's not something like entertaining where you see people solve it on their own or get lost on their own or run their own race. And that's what happened in the train. Not one person in that group said, "Oh, guys, not yet. We're getting off on the wrong stop." Everybody got out and everybody followed. And I was
So
like, no!
we'll get to the train in a second, but it's weird because I think Michelle's in the majority and I'm in the minority here, where I feel like Amazing Race fans don't like. I don't think they don't like alliances. I think they don't like it when teams give answers.
Yes,
Right?
and that's
I
where
think
I'm
it's
at,
mostly
too.
that. I think, but even sometimes I feel like the fans don't like alliances where it's like the only show on reality TV where an alliance is frowned upon. Like that doesn't make sense to me. Like that's reality TV. You're gonna make friendships. You're gonna make pacts.
Of
right?
course, but like what's happening, and I understand it for you guys too, is that you all know each other from before. So you're kind of like have friendships and whatnot, and you're trying to help yourself for the future of the race and all that stuff. But I do give it to Jag and Jazz because at the end of the episode, they don't wait for their friends and end up like getting off of that like group thing going on. Even Joseph was like, where did Jag and Jazz go? Like they left us. They left us. Where are my friends?
So what do you guys think? Like, all right, so you say you watched with your family the Amazing Race seasons. Like what's your thought about alliances in the race?
I mean, look, it's a Big Brother season of the race, right? And the fact of it is that we have like we either have seen other people's seasons or we've met them at watch parties, and so it's different. We're not all strangers walking in. I think that would be a very different dynamic because you're trying to gauge if you can trust someone. In this situation, if we're next to someone that we know, that we've met before, and they ask for help and you refuse that help, it's not just like, hey, I was trying to run my own race. You've made an enemy. And I think that was a big part of.
I think we actually talked about this before going into the race very early on, is that we want to help as much teams as possible early in the race, because then later in the race, when it's more like that help is worth more and it matters more. It's an IOU, and now these teams are indebted to us to helping us, where it's harder to stay in the race.
And even if they don't end up repaying the favor, at the very least, if there are U-turns that come up, what we're hoping is that, like, rather than U-turning a team that has been helping them, they'll U-turn a different team. And so there's strategy behind it. But at the end of the day, I think it's because of the dynamics. Like, if you know someone already, if you turn your back on them, it's...
I think it also did show that, like, first train ride where we all got off at the wrong stop was 8 hours long. Like, that was a long train ride, and we were all talking to each other. Like, Jag and I did not sleep at all during any of those train rides because we're constantly talking to other teams, right? Like, we're building up like our social side and making sure we were good with other teams and like picking up little things and strategizing and stuff like that, just to make sure we were good, you know?
Yeah. Also, guys, it doesn't matter that we all got off on the wrong train stop. Okay.
Well, let's get into that. Let me go ahead and spin the next topic over here. I'm gonna go ahead and spin the wheel.
Spin it.
Ready?
Wow, what a coincidence!
Oh, it stopped this time. Thank God. Hit it! Music!
How'd you get it to stop right on the one you wanted? Huh?
I can't do that, man. It's the wheel. Just stop it. And how do you know that's what I want to talk about? You don't know what my topics are.
You're talking about the train.
I am, but you got lucky this time. Maybe you guessed it. You guessed right. You usually don't. Anyways, so we're going to talk about this, right? Because it turned out, you know, I was going nuts when I saw all the teams get off at this stop. Yeah. But that makes sense, too. You had 8 hours, right? 8 hours in a train. You see a sign that says Berlin, right? But the herd mentality was insane. But talk about the details of this train debacle.
I mean, look, there's a ton of us that are on this train. We're all socializing. I think because this is Big Brother players that are coming into the race, everything feels like it has to be a social game. So everyone is already talking to each other. We're assuming there's going to be a lot of twists this season. And so you want to build those relationships. And we see Berlin. That's the promised land. That's where we have to get off. Somebody, I don't even remember who, like, starts to get up, and everyone gets up. But what I was saying is that it doesn't matter that it's the wrong station. The reason why I'm saying this is because we all got off. It's 8 teams that are together, so we're all equally fucked. It doesn't matter. And in fact, what I would go ahead and say is, even if we knew, we didn't. Even if we even if we knew that this is the wrong station, we have to draw a line in the sand at that point, which is like, are we going to tell all the other teams? Are we going to tell some of the teams and make our alliance? Or are we going to let them get off and we stay on? Because if we stay on and they all get off, that's 7 teams that are all going to badmouth us. In the future, we will get U-turned by them. I would, in that moment, rather get off with them and run the race with them anyway. Like, it all ends up being...
I mean, and looking at, like, season 37, they were doing twists every single leg. And so we just assumed that there were going to be a lot of twists this season too. And so we were just like, you know what? We want to make sure that socially we're good with everyone. So we're just going to get off. And then we realized, I mean, Jag and I actually, I mean, you guys saw this in the episode. We're like, bro, we got to run our own race. Like at that point, when we realized we're at the wrong station, we're like, we cannot be doing this. We can't be making mistakes like this, right? Even though we do know it was a huge mistake that we made and it should not have been made, but all of the teams made it, so there was solace in that, right? And all of the teams got off on the wrong station. But at that point, when there was panic, Jag and I were like, we got to pull away and we're going to figure it out. And we know we can figure it out, so let's step away.
That's a very good point you guys made. Like, if you were to stay on that train, all those teams were going to be gunning for you.
Yeah.
That's a very good point.
What happened in social capital? You guys were just talking about your social capital, right? Well, it doesn't count if you get first, if you stay on the train and you screw them all over.
Well, I mean, at that point they hate us, right? Like we stay on the train, we get first, they hate us. We build up relationships for what? Just to screw them? Like we watch them, we're gonna wave at them, bye. Have fun at the long station.
I mean, I completely understand. I know why you guys are playing the game and why it's happening and the gatherings. It just bothers me that it's like groups. Like you guys had a whole group running the race last episode and another whole like it was two groups just running together basically.
And man, that's crazy. So that's what happened at that point, right? So those thoughts go through your head. It was fine to get off at the stop with everybody else. So now you guys break away. Tell us about how you got these tickets. How Joseph and Adam told you about these tickets and the process of getting there through this train or multiple trains.
It was all panic right when we got off, and there was the group that wanted to stick together and like stay at that area. We kind of split off on our own. Yeah, independently of us, Joseph and Adam leave the group to figure out tickets, and independently of the group, Natalie and Stephanie do the same. And so we all end up at the same ticketing counter, and that's where we're like, all right, cool. Well, it seems like we're the ones that made the decision ourselves to leave the group and to figure out what the hell is going on. So let's figure it out. And 6 heads are better than just 2, right? So that's where we're like, all right, let's figure out like what are the tickets. And Joseph and Adam found tickets that would get us there an hour earlier. And they didn't want to do that alone.
Yes.
Which is smart.
I mean, specifically, they said in the episode, let's go tell Jag and Jazz, right? Like, that is part of that social capital and social angle we were working that got us that advantage with Joseph and Adam, right? Was because they were like, we're so tight with them that they're like, oh, we got to tell Jag and Jazz about this. They came running up to us. Also, Joseph and Adam, we're not going to do that alone in any circumstance ever, right? And so they're like, okay, we need Jag and Jazz with us. And so when we got those tickets, we also realized it was like 7 connections with like one of the connections being a 4-minute connection. So we were running a big risk at that time.
Yeah. Like we knew. And this 4-minute connection, by the way, our train was running behind to the point where I had to go up with
you and Adam.
Me and Adam went up to the train conductor and we were like, can you drive faster?
I love that.
He drove faster. He drove faster to catch our train because we were like, we will be screwed if we're stranded in the middle of nowhere. We need to be in Prague. And so it was a huge risk, but like we stayed up all night and that sort of helped our bond, and that's why you see us in the second half of that episode, or I guess like most of the episode, but like, you know, actually helping each other out because we're like, hey, we've stuck together this far, you know, like let's keep it up.
So the original train to Prague was like 3 trains, I think it was, right? And you guys at this stop into Prague was how many trains?
I think 7 or
yes
or more. Wow. I don't know. Like
it was brutal.
To save how much time at the end? Was it an hour? Was it 45? Like what was the exact? It was exactly an hour.
An hour and I think an hour and 10 minutes.
Yeah. Which was
so all the other and
that's pretty significant.
I think that's significant. And everybody else on the other trains got pretty good sleep, but you guys were not able to get sleep if you're hopping on 7 different trains.
No, we got
that's not gonna happen.
I think our longest connection was probably like 2 hours, and we tried to sleep there, but
It's freezing.
It's cold. There was good shit everywhere.
We're trying to sleep in pigeon shit. It's not worth it.
The platform that the train was gonna come on was under construction, and so we were constantly checking for other tickets or an update of where that train would come because we knew it wouldn't come to that platform, so we could not sleep. Right, so us 3 teams are no sleep. And at that point, we're like, look, if we found a ticket that's an hour earlier, maybe these other teams found tickets even earlier. So we did not know until we got to that roadblock and pulled 1, 2, and 3 that we were teams 1, 2, and 3.
Like, we were going to assume that other teams are either on the same, you know, like they're going to get at a similar time or who knows, right? Like, we don't know. So we're not going to operate on like, you know what, let's not take the risk. Let's just get there the regular time because I mean it's a race, so we're gonna run it like it's a race.
Yeah, I feel like on the race it's kind of hard for people to see like how much you've run in the race or like how long it is. But I wrote to Jag and Jazz because I saw how exhausted everybody was like at the end of the mat. So I was so curious to know. And then you guys told me how long was the whole entire leg? Like 24 hours or something like
that? It took us like 24 hours. From the start to finish was 24. Yeah, pit start to pit stop.
Yeah, I was one of the camera crews that was with you guys that day. I'm not sure if he was with you or another team that was with the 3 of you, the 3 teams. But he was pissed. He's like, man, these guys took the 7 train route, and he's like, to save 30 minutes, he said, or something like that. It wasn't 30 minutes; it was more like an hour, obviously, because you guys said it. But yeah, he was not happy. He was not happy. All right, Mike, let's continue. Mike, can you spin the wheel, please?
All right, give me 1 second. Well, where's this wheel? Where's this?
Some love. Hi, Jenna.
Termination, baby.
Where's this wheel? Oh, there it is.
Dude, I thought you forgot to assemble it. Dude, come on, hurry up.
Oh, I take it in my luggage with me every day.
Nice. What'd it land on?
Fake or real?
Whoa, fake or real? Music, Mikey. So,
it's like my sanity, right? Is it fake or is it real?
Is it fake or is it real? You never know. So, Chelsea was talking about she has never had a real Christmas tree. I thought about it. We've also have a fake Christmas tree.
We do.
Yeah, Mike, do you have a fake or real Christmas tree?
We have a fake Christmas tree.
I'm guessing you guys don't celebrate Christmas, dude.
But we would get a Christmas tree.
If you were to get a Christmas,
it was fake.
We had to, when we were little, we had to explain the concept of Christmas to our parents. We had to tell them we need a tree and that they have to put presents under there, right?
I love that.
Like this jolly guy with a white beard, and he has a belly. So we explained to him, we're like, you are Santa Claus. We're going to leave cookies and milk out, so you have to eat this. You cannot forget.
Yeah.
How old were you?
This is amazing.
We're in elementary school.
Yeah,
we're young. We're learning
Okay.
about Christmas. But we wake up in the next morning, and it's a lukewarm milk, and there's still cookies out, and we're like, fuck it, this is our Christmas present. So we had some milk with cookies.
You guys just wanted gifts. You guys heard all your friends talking about gifts. So of course, your kids.
You know, Jag was so happy to have milk as his present.
Yeah, that's right. Oh, he was drinking so much milk when he came over. That's so funny. And speaking of Jack, is anybody else a Jack stan? I'm loving this guy. Chelsea's dad. I mean, he is a firefighter, so I have a connection point with him there.
He's funny.
But I like him. I like his vibe.
Yeah.
Can you guys tell us a little bit more about Jack?
He's great.
He's awesome. We got to spend a lot of time with him on that train ride. Like, it was like all of us just hanging out. He's so funny.
Yeah.
That's amazing. That's awesome. That's awesome. All right, boys. You guys got your wheel, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
They
All right, go ahead.
overrated it, yeah.
Go ahead.
Okay, cool.
Go ahead and spin it, please. Okay, cool. What did it land on?
It landed on I hate you, love you.
Yeah! Let's go!
I need to see more butt shaking, Lewis. I need to see more butt shaking.
No. Only one butt shake I episode, dude. There's kids watching. I hate you / love you. So much hate and love going around this amazing race with all these Big Brother teams knowing about each other. You had a beef with Tucker and Angela one season in Big Brother. You have some love / beef with Tucker and Rubina, even though they're dating at this point. You know, you see Rubina not giving her boyfriend answers and stuff, and not telling him where the clue box was, which is interesting. And then you also have a Jag and Izzy beef. So Jag, can you like remind us what happened in your season and why Izzy is trying to get you out of this game?
Now, I don't know why the hell she's trying to get me out so bad, but during our season, Izzy and I were a part of this like fake alliance together, and I got voted out my season. All right, so everyone, including Izzy, voted to evict me. Izzy did not know that my closest ally, Matt, had a power, so he saved me. So I stay in the game. I go on to win the game, but part of winning the game means Izzy has to get out of the house. And so me and a lot of other people wanted to vote Izzy out. And so that's what happened. And so essentially we tried to work together in Big Brother. She pretended to work with me and voted me out. I pretended to work with her, voted her out.
You guys played Big Brother.
Yeah. We just never had a working relationship together. And apparently she wants to rip my head.
I mean,
I'm like, all right, I get that you hate me. Fuck Jag, but fuck Jazz, right? Fuck Jazz, what Jazz do, bro? He's just here. He's just here for a good time.
I think the other thing too, you're the one that was also responsible for getting Suri eliminated on your HOH, right?
Yes, sir.
And she was best friends with Suri. Is it true that nobody else knew that her son was in the game? Nobody knew that blanked out on his name.
So Izzy knew that Jared and Suri were,
but nobody else knew that, right? Because she held that secret.
Jared told Blue later on. And Suri I got out, but not through my HOH. It was Matt's HOH, but
nice. Can you guys tell me, so a lot of Big Brother 26 teams on here.
Yes.
Did you ever see like an alliance between that group of people versus everybody else? Were you guys talking with other teams, be like, hey, look, there's a lot of 26. Yeah.
Great question, actually. So as you guys know, first episode, I basically hand the answers to Eric, right? Mm-hmm. We decide at that point that we are not going to tell anyone that we're working together, right? We go onto this train. We're talking to Jack. And we find out Jack knows that me and Eric work together, right?
So that means Tucker spilled the Chelsea. And so
or something happened there.
That's what happened.
That's what we're assuming. But essentially, our assumption was that BB26 was working together. And that kind of confirms or makes our assumption even stronger. Because within 30 minutes of this train ride, Jack knows that me and Eric worked together, even though Tucker and Eric and us had talked about it. So to us, we're like, oh, they're working together. Like so we're going off of that assumption.
Yeah.
I hope they. Yeah.
I was gonna say it is daunting, right? Like you show up, you see everyone at the starting mat, and you're like, holy shit, 4 of these 13 teams are from the same season. And yes, there might be some beef between some teams, but like, we're thinking that they might be willing to set that aside to work together as a pack of 4 or to help each other out when they can. So it was daunting to see that.
Very interesting. All right. I'm pretty much done with the Ropics. I mean, we had another one there. Well, okay, let's talk about Christina Rubina at the Detour, right? They were there, and it was a task where you did not know what answer was wrong. Mm-hmm. And I wish they could do that. They would do that more often, because there's a lot of times in the race where they tell you, oh, look, this one's wrong, this is wrong, and it just makes it a whole lot easier. Here you saw teams trying again and again, 9 times, 10 times, 11 tries, and it made for a very good task. And then Rubina was thinking the whole time that her sister was getting it wrong.
Oh my god!
And we talked about this. Yeah, and we talked about this last episode where attention to detail plays so much for the Amazing Race, which is insane. Michelle, you're loving this team. You're Rubina stan.
I am.
How
I
you
like
feeling
her
about them?
energy and like their positivity. They seem like really cool people. So I like watching them. And that's what I was hoping that I would see, because I feel like in Big Brother I didn't really see. I follow Rubina on Instagram, so I could see like all her like craziness and fun.
Yeah.
I feel like in Big Brother it was a little bit less, but I also didn't watch the feeds. So
Yeah, I really enjoy watching Rubina and her sister. Their energy is really good. Rubina's attitude and humor, and she's like, walking away like, I didn't tell Tucker, ha ha ha. She's like laughing, like that is really good. That's really funny. That's something I enjoy.
I mean, talking about that part, that is really weird that she wouldn't like tell her boyfriend.
Yeah, I mean, that was interesting, but maybe she thinks that he's gonna figure it out anyways. And look, they ended up figuring it out and getting ice cream along the way.
Insane.
That is insane.
Yeah.
Oh, wait a second. Oh, come on, dude. Not this guy again.
I'm here to add some more views to the show that nobody watches. Zing! What's up, losers?
Yo,
Hey, we have a total of 12 people in here right now, okay?
yeah, everybody's
Oh, it
at racist
says 8 for
recap.
me.
Wait a second. Yo, Zingbot, what? I don't like you, dude. I don't know what you're doing here. You roasted me badly last time. Dude, why are you here? Who do you want to talk about?
I want to talk about Angela and Lexi. Congrats to them for finishing 2 legs. 2 is the same amount of people rooting for Jag and Jazz to win.
Damn.
Oh my god.
I want to talk about that, and I think I know why. What's going on here? But we'll talk about that. Zingbot, that was pretty good. I like that, Zingbot.
The 2 aren't even our
Speaking of
parents.
Jazz and Jag, hey Jazz, congrats on escaping the shadow of your sibling. Now you can pass that torch on to Michael!
Michael got roasted! Zingbot, get out of here, bro! Zingbot!
Damn.
Michael! I'm so happy, bro. You got roasted too.
He noticed me. I'm so happy right now. He noticed me.
Oh my god, I love Zingbot now. Oh my god, I love Zingbot. Zingbot's a man. Hey, shout out to Turner. I'm glad Turner. Thank you for being on, man. What's up, man?
Turner, the only one who got sleep that left.
Turner got
Wait, he got sleep. I think he got coffee. What else did he get on those trains?
Yeah. All right, Michelle. So, guys, I think you guys watched the first episode. Michelle has a new segment, and baby, go ahead and take it away.
Okay, so my segment is, I know everybody probably saw the Coldplay concert, so this is my segment. Where is it?
Where's your intro? There.
Happy birthday, man. Let's keep going. Yeah. Oh, look at these 2. All right, come on. You're okay? Oh, what? Either they're having an affair or they're just very shy.
Oh, look at these 2.
Okay, so my segment, I bring out some moments that I liked in the show, and I sing to it, like if I was Coldplay.
Wait, did you bring your ukulele or guitar this time?
You're gonna see.
Oh,
Look at these 2. Up in the sky, the fear was true. Lil bro shaking, not sure what to do. Big bro just said, walk forward, dude. And dad's still yelling, Yusuf, how could you?
Yusuf! How could you, Yusuf?
Yusuf! Oh, sorry, Mike.
That was great.
Wait,
Yo,
if you guys in the chat have not joined the BCC chat, you should. All the racers that are on this season and past racers are talking live while watching the show and talking about the whole entire show. And Joseph kept posting that his dad was pissed. he sent him a whole bunch of voice notes because he saw like the preview of the episode, and his dad is like, Joseph, why is that you? I mean, why is that your brother and not you? Are you the one that's gonna let him walk? Joseph, why'd you answer me? He was attacking him the whole time, I guess, because he's very protective over Adam.
That was great.
Yeah.
That was good, babe. That was good. That was a funny moment. That was a good moment. And then the funniest part about that was when Adam looked at I was about to say Yusuf, looked at Joseph, and he was just like, "Bro, you should have done this."
Yeah.
And Joseph just looks away. He's like, "Good luck."
His advice, his advice was walk forward. Just walk forward.
For what it's worth.
Brilliant.
Really good, really good.
Hey, I would have loved to have done that challenge. Like, I love crazy things, but it did look really scary. Jazz, how was that?
I am not afraid of heights. I loved it. I mean, I think you guys saw it. I was like, wow, this is beautiful. Like, I was taking in the view, and then Jugga had to remind me. He's like, bro, we're on a race. Let's go get that clue. At one point, I like intentionally looked down to be like, am I scared? Like, I'm like, am I? And I was like, nope, I'm good. I'm not afraid of heights. I loved it. It was so fun.
That's savage. That's savage.
Yeah, that's the thing. The race is never gonna do something for you to kill yourself. So you're safe. You're completely safe in those things. So you shouldn't be afraid.
Like, so much safety, you know?
Yeah. All right, here we go. Oh, look at these four. The clue was so close, or so they thought. They danced on in adrenaline hot, but the man just stared unamused and gaunt, and calmly said, "What is it that you want?"
Dude, that was so epic. I would have done that 100%. If I see somebody cheering, hey, I would have been, hey, it's a party over here, Michelle. Pause the race. Let's go. Hey!
Wow, Jag and Jazz.
That was so funny,
left them.
dude.
This is what happens when you leave Adam and Joseph alone.
Bro, that is so great. Did that guy cheer for you guys too?
No, we just went to the right place.
We didn't walk into the wrong one.
Dude, and that dude just goes behind the counter. All right, what do you want? Like, what? Dude, I heard they were there for like a minute, like a few minutes, like a while until they realized.
What do you do?
And Joseph told me he asked the guy, all right, you have a clue? He's like, all right, what? Like, he goes behind the counter. What do you want? That was great. That was epic. All right, Michelle, go ahead.
And here's my last one. Where is it? Is it this?
Let me see. We'll scroll up. Yeah, I think it's that one.
Oh, look at these two. They lost a clue, but not their mood. Said, grab some ice cream, let's get food. They strolled back slow, the race still roared. Yet somehow Faith said, you're still in fourth.
Yo,
that was
moment.
insane.
It was so good.
Can we talk about how you should never, ever, ever give up? Like, this is like the classic, you know, you go, you made a mistake, you still passed everyone after everything, and you still got fourth. So imagine all these people who think like, oh my God, I gave up.
Oh, that's the last thing they were thinking.
No, I'm sure when they went on the mat, they're like, yo, we wasted a lot of time. We might get past.
True.
And then afterwards, I mean, that's why they stopped for ice cream afterwards.
know.
That they realized they're good. But that was epic.
I
I'm
would
so
never
happy.
let you stop for ice cream.
There is so many times, like even in our season, we saw Rex and Tim get on the mat. They were right after us, and then we don't see them at the snack bar, you know, grabbing snacks. And I'm like, yo, where are these guys? It turned out they skipped the whole task too, but they didn't edit it in the season. They didn't put it in the season. I'm so happy they did this. Like, and in the past, like, sometimes they take things out because it doesn't matter in the order, but still look like this is the same order, but it was so good. Fridge magnets. You saw Tucker's face to get fridge magnets.
I mean, we've been to his place. He needed a fridge magnet for sure.
Yes. By the way, have you guys ever heard of the... Oh, go ahead, Mike.
I've got a quick question, Jazz and Jag. So Speaking of things that happen that don't get put in the air, right? Well, at the very least with Big Brother, you can watch online, you can watch 24/7, right? But what maybe is one of your season, one of the moments that you thought, man, that should have definitely gone on air and they didn't put it?
From the
Oh,
first,
you can't. Obviously, you can't. Yeah, from the first two legs. Yeah.
I'm trying to think. I don't know if
Maybe pitches for the express pass.
Oh my God, yes.
Yeah.
When the express pass happened, like it wasn't just Taylor and Kylan being like Jag and Jazz, and that's that. Everyone made a pitch as to why they should get the express pass. It was a lot of time, like they were considering it the whole time, and and so
What was your pitch?
Teams afterwards even told us, they were like, just based off your guys' pitch, like, we would have given you the express pass.
yeah.
Like they were like, so like your pitch was so good, and we're surprised that they didn't include the pitches.
Yeah.
What did you guys say?
New segment, right? This is Mike's new segment. Ready?
Oh, here we go.
You have to pitch to Lewis and Michelle why they should give you the express pass. Ready? Three,
Oh, this
two,
is not
one,
gonna
go.
work. This is not gonna
Already
work.
express pass in our pocket. First legs of the season, and we're like, bro.
Look, I mean, I think the pitch was also a way that people were introducing themselves as well, right? Because sure, maybe you've met some of the people and you've watched some of the seasons, but you haven't actually been with that group of people and not with like their loved ones either. And so we just shared a little more about who we are and like
Our
representing,
background, yeah.
like never seeing anyone like us on TV and how we're trying to provide a platform for that. And so like, we gave our pitch about that and a little bit about our story and
The reason we're on the race, and all that.
after giving that pitch, other teams did as well, but I think that might have been a part of it. I think there's a lot of reasons why ultimately they chose the way they did. But we're surprised not to see any other pitches.
Huh. Nice.
I saw in the BCC chat or something that there was two things that I saw that they didn't show last episode, which is why I like going into the chat. So Rubina said that there was with peace and love, this express festival on our cast for life. So Rubina says that in the train rides they were having like a party. I don't know, like,
Oh yeah.
if it was like a dance party or something, or she wishes that they showed that.
Honestly, yeah, like that's something that I'm not surprised they didn't show more of the train ride. Like I think there's 8 hours of that. Everyone's talking, but it was like all of us in the same little part of the train, like talking, hanging out, laughing. Like it was just such a good time. But like, what are they gonna show of that?
Yeah.
There's nothing really that pushes forward the race.
Honestly, we wish we could have used express pass on those train rides. We even asked them. They said, no, you can't.
Oh, really?
It was not brutal. Yeah, we're like,
What are you gonna ask? Just get like a private jet? All right, here you go. Here's a private jet, gassed up in the runway, ready.
And just like skip over to the next spot,
That's like the fast forward, right? Isn't that?
Yeah, the fast forward does that, but if you still
Yeah.
gotta take a train, you gotta take a train.
to the pit stop. Yeah.
And then the next thing that I did hear was that Taylor had a full-on crash out on Kylan. She said she was screaming at him and everything because he was pushing her to physical like exhaustion. Like I'm guessing like he makes her run everywhere.
Scott interviewed them. Oh, Scott interviewed them. I haven't listened to your recap yet, Scott. Shout out to Scott and Lori. They did a recap with Taylor and Kylan. So I'm not sure if he asked. I haven't seen it yet. I have to catch up on my recaps. But Scott, did Taylor talk about that on your recap? I'd like to know because you guys weren't near them to see this, right?
We wouldn't know if that happened or not.
Yeah, which is interesting. Now I'd love to see.
Yeah.
That's also something they don't put.
Yeah.
They don't edit into the episode.
There's a lot of times. I'm guessing because the way the race does is they pan out like they know the whole full story, so they sometimes don't want to show like, let's say like a couple fighting unless they fight throughout the whole entire race, So because we had a lot of people on our season that were like, oh my god, we fought so much, and they didn't show it, thank god.
Yeah, it was running to the final pit stop. Lack of sleep destroys you.
Yeah.
I see it. Yeah.
That's why we decided to do the goblet one instead of the memory one, because we had no sleep and we're like, we're not gonna risk this.
Yeah.
You know,
Dude,
like
good point.
like, that was literally, and because we could help the other teams too. That was actually, that's why like Joseph and Adam go immediately, Jag and Jabs, which one are you guys doing? You know, they're like, and we're like, all right, this is the one we can help each other one at and like move forward and maintain our lead.
Yeah. Always the physical challenges are always the one that is more direct. Whenever there's a judge, or some type of judging, it's usually a little bit longer.
Yeah.
Hey James, I've seen it in the fire service. Like, lack of sleep destroys people's moods. They destroy the way they're thinking. Since we work 24-hour shifts, those times that we have calls after midnight, we're up all night. It's 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning. We had zero sleep. We've been working all night. I've seen people make mistakes. I've seen guys get moody, and it happens a lot. Lack of sleep really destroys your mentals.
Did you guys ever have any arguments or no throughout the race?
We were just
so far we haven't. Yeah. We'll see if in the future, depending on how far we make it, if we have any arguments or not.
But I think overall, like, our dynamic was pretty good. Like, we talked about it before going on, which is like, we're not like, I think it kind of shows us being pretty positive too. It's like, all right, like, us arguing about it it's not gonna be a productive conversation.
I mean, we were roommates leading up to the race, right? And so we would actually, if we had arguments as roommates or like whatever it was, we would be like, okay, how would we handle this on the race?
Yeah.
Right. So we started like,
Started
even like our day to day was like, okay, if we were on the race, how would we handle this?
And that was a big thing for, like, instead of just training by like running with the backpack or doing those things before the race, like, it was also the social element of like us working through things together and like staying positive and being productive with that. So
Nice. And yes, unfortunately today we could not. James just did a recap with Justin. Us recappers, we usually try not to like do at the same time as everybody else so people could join in live. We couldn't change our
That's
schedule.
my fault. My bad, guys.
It's okay. Yeah, Mike's in jail right now, so we're lucky enough that he got Wi-Fi. We're lucky enough that the warden gave him Wi-Fi to join us today. So hopefully we'll get him out by next recap. But yeah, I can see that people are getting off. Probably Justin's. We got Alex in the chat too. There we go. So
Wait,
if you guys are joining us, we had Zingbot on. Michelle's segment was crazy, was really good. She added a ukulele sound. Make sure you watch it, and Zingbot did his thing. Sorry, go ahead.
No, now seeing Alex in the chat, I was talking to you about the moment with Kat that I loved, which is where I feel like you could get away with not telling people the answer, right? So when she was in the memory challenge, I think it was Turner.
It was Turner
asked her if he could help her out, and she was like, "I'm so sorry, I'm trying to memorize. I can't think right now." Like, she like totally swifted past it without really, like, without getting in trouble of not telling him.
Yeah. And shout out to Alex. Alex was helping an elderly man get on the train.
Oh yeah.
Shout out to Alex. Good heart. All right, boys. Did anything else happen this episode that you guys wish they talked about or wish they showed? Did we miss anything? I think the train ride was the main thing, right? All those details about the train ride.
Is like the main part of the whole leg, honestly.
I think also, actually, we at the Joseph Man statue where we opened up our pit stop clue, we started writing down like the notes because we were kind of giving Joseph and Adam and Nat and Steph time to catch up to us. But then we like, wrote down all our like notes and whatever in our book, and then we're like, "What if this is a mega leg?" Because we were like, we kind of flew through this.
Lack of sleep. Yeah, like, this has to be a mega leg.
And so we left them. We left them in the dust for that because we're like, okay, this might be a mega leg, and it wasn't a mega leg. So I think that was another thing of why we didn't run in with them. Was because we're like, oh, if this is a mega leg, we can check in, get our next clue. And that will be more helpful in just continuing this lead. But it wasn't a mega leg, unfortunately.
Unfortunately, thank God. Yeah.
I know.
Woo! After 48 hours of not sleeping, woo! Crazy, dude. Insane. Boys, you guys killed it. congrats on your Expedia points. You did not win a trip to Sri Lanka. You won Expedia points, which is probably even better. Like, dude, Expedia points are a clutch. And yes, you have to pay taxes on those Expedia points. Just giving you a heads up. Look at Jazz's face. Yes. You get a 1099 or whatever it is from Expedia for the points.
Expedia points.
How does that
Bro.
even work?
You got to pay taxes, bro. It is what it is. I'm sorry. I don't know.
Yeah.
Ask your accountant. Maybe it's different in the state of Washington. I don't know. But in Florida, we got to pay taxes. Guys, congrats again. Thank you for being on with us. Everybody in the chat, thanks for coming through. Mike,
I'm
I'll
really
get you
excited
bail.
for the next episode.
Me too.
There's a what is it called? The
Driver's seat.
driver's seat. Woo! And I saw you guys strategizing for it.
Dude, I don't know, but that driver's seat happened last season, and I would rather have another team pass me purposely to put those names up top, because then you become a target. So let's see. Let's see what happens next week.
You gotta watch.
This is gonna be such a good episode.
Yeah.
I can't wait. I can't wait. Mikey, thank you, bro. Love you, man.
Bro, thank you guys. Thank you guys so much.
All right. Thank you.
See y'all later.
Bye.
Later, everyone.
Out.
Ice cream.